This is my visual aid picture. Alright, I'm doing a tribute speech, you guys. And this right here is my dad and my mom. Alright. Has anybody got a person in their life that means the world to them? Anybody in here got a person like that? If so, are they a person you can trust 100% and can count on no matter the situation? Alright? For me, that is my dad. He's always been there for me. He's always gave me good advice. And he's definitely helped me become the person I am today. Even though he is just my dad, he is one of the most knowledgeable persons I know. Seems like he knows everything. And if he don't, he lets me know, you know. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. He was born here in Camden, September 1966. Had mom, dad, and an older sister. He was raised here in Camden, and he lived in the little community, y'all know where Cullendale's at, over by the old International Paper Mill. That's where he grew up at, and actually still lives there today. When he was a teenager, him and his dad would go out and set trap lines, catch coon, foxes, stuff like that, bobcat, and they'd sell the furs and pretty much give the meat away, I think. But that's what they did for extra money and stuff. He tells me all the time how when he was growing up, how things have changed so much to where we're at now, you know. Some of them for the good, some of them for the bad. One of the things that he always hits on is everybody always has a cell phone in their hand, right? So everybody always has information right there at their hand. They used to have a series of encyclopedias in their house, you know. So when they needed an answer, or they had to do a research paper or whatever, and they had to go look at that encyclopedia book. And I don't know how many of y'all have actually used the encyclopedia book. None? Alright, so now that I've told you about some of his younger years, I'd tell you, to me, what made him be a strong and determined person he is today. On May 5th, 1985, my dad had his first child, so he began into fatherhood, alright? First child was my brother, Richard Freeland Jr., actually named after him. On August 23rd, 1986, my dad got married, and 2 years later, had the second son, which is me, the favorite son. If you add the years up right there, you can tell he kind of started off young. He was probably just a little bit older than y'all, starting out with 2 kids. He supported what he always calls his small family by working multiple jobs and all the while continuing to go to school out here at Tech. On December 26, 1992, he lost his dad day after Christmas to a heart attack. Hard time to lose somebody, you know. On October 12, 1988, he had a work-related accident. He works for Washita Electric here in town. Working on a transmission line, he got shocked with 68,000 volts. All right, it put him in the hospital for a little over a month, and went through multiple rehab things for the next couple of years. And he had several skin grafts. He had 3rd-degree burns on 97% of his body. I mean, it got him good. In 2000, just a little over a year and a half later, he returned back to work full time. All right, so he was very determined. He wasn't gonna take the easy way out and sue somebody or whatnot. He went back to work. Still does the same job today. So since I told you about some of his tough obstacles that he's dealt with, I'm gonna tell you about how he has overcome everything and been a mentor in my life. Like I said, he's the most determined man I know, and has been an amazing teacher to me. He's a man of many trades. Like I said, he knows a lot about everything. He started me off, like I said, I remember bicycle chain come on, showed me how to fix it. Now today, remodeling a house, he showed me how to rewire an entire house. So there's the wide spectrum there that he's taught. Even though it would have been easier for him just to say, hey, let me do it, let's get it done, he took the time out of his day to show me the proper way to do things. And still today, he always looks for new opportunities to share stuff with me, you know, to teach me a little more. he always tells me not to sweat the little things. He said it to me yesterday. Don't worry about stuff like that. Don't sweat the little things. Take care of your family and stuff like that. Enjoy the time you got with your family and your loved ones. You know, don't sweat something bad happened today. Don't let it ruin your day. He always volunteered to coach my football, baseball. He never missed a game. Still today, he plans hunting and fishing trips, so we still do stuff together all the time. He's always instilled in me, be a guy that everybody can rely on, that everybody trusts. Help somebody when they're in need, you know. He loves helping people, even people he just met. For the past 3 years, he's made 2 trips out of the United States to Guatemala and Bolivia to take electricity to remote villages. And that's living somewhere with no electricity, no running water, and they go out there and work for months at a time to get electricity to these people. I feel I'm very blessed to have a dad like I've had. He's helped me on a lot of things. I know without a doubt, he is the reason I am the person I am today. He told me, you know, never give up on yourself. Even if you think it's the end of the world, never give up, because it's not the end of the world. And to know that tomorrow is never promised. So enjoy your day today. I hope that everybody has someone in their life like that that teaches them the way that my dad has taught me. One of the things that he did explain to me one time was this situation right here. On your tombstone, you got 2 dates and a dash. The day you were born, the day you died. The dates aren't that important, it's that dash in the middle. It's what you've done throughout your life. Make it count, do things right, and be a good person. Thank you.